AkronHipHop.com, Reporter, Newspaper, Online.com, hard copy. For work for, it's Cat Israel with Akron Local News. I'm there, black everywhere. Speaking of black everywhere, see I'm at the office right now, about to give you this good old news from an Akron perspective. Now, so we're going to go to the hard copy. We're going to also go to reportnewspaperonline.com and talk about some articles. So let's see what's going on. Now, first we're going to go to the hard copy right now. We're going to read the article. It's actually one of my favorite articles, by the way. The title is called Fly Girl Scholar Earns Pilot Wings. So what are they talking about? 3 years ago, Sisters of the Skies Incorporated awarded their first scholarship to Rashonda Nicole Lee. Nicole, a Kent State School of Aeronautics graduate, never got the opportunity to take advantage of this great offer. Unfortunately, she passed away suddenly within 2 weeks of receiving her scholarship award from a heart attack due to severe anemia. According to Sisters of the Skies organization, less than 1% or less than 150 professional black women pilots in the United States hold a commercial or military pilot's license or instructor certificate. We have made it our mission to diversify flight decks in the U.S. Our goal is to drastically improve these numbers through mentorship, professional development, STEM, and outreach and scholarships, says SOS First Officer Stephanie Grant. It was back in 2009 when Officer Grant, along with Captain Rochelle Jones Kerr, Flight Attendants Robin Rogers, and Diana Galloway made history as the first all-black female flight crew to ever have flown together from Atlanta to Nashville and back on Atlantic Southeast Airlines. Wow. Since then, the organization has awarded nationwide scholarships through its Jet Fuel Fund, which helps to remove financial barriers for African American females who are pursuing a career as a commercial pilot. Pretty dope, man. I always wanted to fly a plane. I don't know why it was. I mean, I used to go to Cleveland all the time. I used to always see the small planes just take off. I'm like, I wonder why they take off there. I find out, school there. Just saying, so you want to fly in friendly skies, you might want to hit them up. I'm just saying. Let's get to the next article. National news from the reporter, newspaperonline.com. The title of this is called Ashamed. Newspapers apologize for decades of negative coverage on black communities. Let's see what they're talking about. Sounds interesting. In a stark reminder of the importance of the black press established in the United States in 1827 by Sam Cornish and John Rushworm, American papers are beginning to analyze their coverage of African Americans. About time. In at least two instances, that historical analysts, I messed that up, analysis by the newspapers themselves has been followed by an apology. The papers in the predominantly black cities of Baltimore, Philadelphia, and Kansas City studied and confronted decades of negative news coverage on black communities. The efforts also highlight the lack of diversity that continues to persist even in newsrooms in cities with large black populations. The Kansas City Star, which was established in 1880, issued an apology to the readership for what they admitted was consistently negative coverages of the local black community. The Star's apology, published in December 2020, entitled The Truth in Black and White, an apology from the KC Star, which they stated, our report searched court documents, archival collections, congressional testimony, minutes of meetings, and digital databases. Reporters were frequently sickened by what they found, which is decades of coverage that depicted black Kansas citizens as criminals living in a crime-laden world, like it's Gotham or something. They felt shame at what was missing, which, what we do, positive, image of our people every day, and I have to put that out there. But achievements, aspirations, and milestones of an entire population routinely overlooked as if black people were invisible. Now, they wasn't the only one that did it now. Now, the Baltimore Sun also issued an apology, which they stated African Americans systematically have been denied equal opportunity and access in every sector of life, including healthcare, employment, education, housing, personal wealth, etc., etc., etc. We know the story by now. They have been refused freedom to simply be without the weight of oppression on their backs. They also said we've been, going through systematic racism too. So, but hey, it is an apology. So it's a start. But we know we got to do more than that. We need some more apologies and we need some more solutions to fix this problem. Now, AkronHipHop.com is one of the solutions, by the way. I'm just saying. So let's get to the local news, see what's going on there now. See what's going on online here. Now, in local news, the title is called New Deputy Mayor for Labor Relations, Deputy Chief of Staff, and Director of Strategic Development. So let's see what's going on a little bit. Just recently, Akron Mayor Dan Horrigan has announced several changes to his cabinet, including a new Deputy Mayor for Labor Relations, Deputy Chief of Staff, and Director of Strategic Development. He's also announced the departure of the city Deputy Director of Finance. Randy Briggs, Deputy Mayor for Labor Relations, will be stepping down from his current position into a part-time role effective immediately, which is right now. Briggs started his career with the city in 2013 when he was appointed to his current position by then previous Mayor Don Busquilla. Randy graduated from summa cum laude, let me take that back, New York State University in 1980 and obtained his juris doctorate from the University of Akron School of Law in 1983. So you see he got his credentials. Darren Horrigan, he backed his play. And, he backed another guy named Frank Williams, who currently serves as assistant to the mayor for labor relations. His current role will not be replaced. Frank began his public service career as an Akron police officer in 1991, and he served in multiple capacities within his police work. He was also elected president of the Fraternal Order of Police, Akron Lodge number 7, where he represented the Akron police bargaining members during contract negotiations, disciplines, and workplace concerns, which is important. We need to get up to speed on that too. So we shout out Mayor Horrigan. He's doing his thing, trying get things going in the city. So don't forget, we always put local stuff out because we are Akron Local News. I'm just saying. So next up, we're gonna get to sports. See, we're talking about sports. Now you ain't gonna believe this. What would a LeBron James trade look like? Let's see what they're talking about. I'll let you in on a poorly kept secret of mine. I'm not a huge fan of rumor talk serving as the primary source of NBA coverage. It especially irks me when it's done for players well under contract or done without firms. What teams and players are doing on the court is definitely more fun and interesting than where they're pushing to go in the future. For me, that's why my writing is mostly film incentive and why the Dunker Spot podcast exists, according to Nicholas Duncan. Now, let's say, what are you talking about there? Now, we're going to say, where is he going and where is he getting at there? Wheels have been turning in my head since Saturday. LeBron decided to use All-Star Weekend generally for a time of rest, fun, and celebration of excellence to send a message to the Los Angeles Lakers front office. We knew he was frustrated with how the season was going. It is 27-31 record. We can also surmise that he's over the Russell Westbrook experiment. I don't even want to go there. It's been clunky fit on the court that's come with his own media back and forth. It's like a sideshow, by the way. And it's easy to see why LeBron's relationship with the Los Angeles Lakers isn't particularly peachy. Now what they're saying basically is that they might trade LeBron James. I don't know about that offseason. I don't think that's a good idea. Shaquille O'Neal just recently said, if you trade LeBron James in the offseason, the Lakers will never win again. That's going to be a while. Because in my humble opinion, LeBron, he been doing his thing this year. He really has. I don't know about the other teammates. It's not gelling like we thought it would be this late in the season. But there is hope for the Los Angeles Lakers. They still, right now in the 9th position. So they can still get in playoff contention. It's going to be like a little playoff tournament to get in the 8th seed. So if they can win some games, they have to have a pretty good shot going to the playoffs. Play the Phoenix Suns or the Golden State Warriors. That's going to be a very interesting series if or when it happens. So let's prayers up to LeBron James, because he been putting up big numbers lately. Too bad he's not getting too much help. I'm just saying. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to hit us up on the timeline. Don't forget to like, click, or share. AkronHipHop.com. ReportNewspaperOnline.com. Subscribe to the hard copy now. Don't forget to hit us up on YouTube and Akron Hip Hop TV. So this is Cat Ears with Akron Local News. I'm fair, like everywhere. Like everywhere. Yeah.
Star City Entertainment and Exclusive Entertainment presents the Cancer Awareness Gala. Come out and enjoy live music from the Mike Austin Project. Great soul food with DJ Easy Money and BJ the DJ. This cabaret-style gala will showcase and celebrate our victories regarding our continued battle against cancer. Our special guest speaker will be Dr. Nicole Fowler, MD. Okay. Remember to come out March 19, 2022 to the Event Center located at 2208 East Market Street, Akron, Ohio. And remember, come out, enjoy some great music, great food while we celebrate our victories.